Well, hopefully this is the last and final installment on this Audio-Technica AT-LP120 USB, which is basically a SL1200 Technics knockoff. Well, I ordered and received another stylus for this unit, an original Audio-Technica ATN95E, as it does show here, replacement stylus. Did get it from the Big Jungle store. And there's some of the warnings on it. Global support, blah, blah, blah. Can't understand half of those squiggly lines. 2024-06 is when it was manufactured. Copyright 2021, Audio-Technica Corporation. Haven't opened the box yet. Thought I would bring you guys along. Let's see what is in the box. Yes, unbox therapy. And there appears to be some kind of paperwork in here. User manual. Shouldn't it just say put it on, check tracking force, anti-skating, things like that? Oh, there's the instructions right there. Pull, and then position rear tab. Okay, got it. Different languages. What about the back side? Replacing the stylus. Remove the replacement stylus by pulling in the direction of the arrow without touching the cantilever, stylus tip, and magnets. Install new replacement stylus onto the cartridge body. Lifetime of the replacement stylus is approximately 300 hours. That's not very long. Tracking force, 1.5 to 2.5 grams, 2 grams standard. That sounds good. I like 2 grams, which is what I thought it should be running. Anyhow, let's... Got a nice little dish. Maybe I can put a cue ball in there or something. I don't know. Okay, looks good so far. We'll try to do this in somewhat real time. I want to try to put it on there without removing the stylus cover. Oh, fits like a glove. Look at that. We'll put the old one in the cue ball holder right there. Maybe it's a racquetball. I'm not sure. So I'm going to dial this weight down to 0 here. Yep, you can see it. Good, right there. Anti-skating down to 0 as well. I have the cartridge cover on. I'm going to pop that off. Maybe. There it comes. And we'll see where we're at. Ooh, very close. Need to go down just a hair. Anti-skating is at 0, but it's apparently very close. Basically, you just want it to float. Wow, that's really freaking close. Okay, I like it. So let's go ahead and reset this to 0. And I will dial it up to 2 grams, which is what it's specified here. Well, let me find a spiral scratch to put on this thing. Let me get it connected up to the amplifier, and we'll see what's going to happen. Remember last time in part 2, I had the knockoff replacement stylus, and they didn't mount the magnets at the correct angle, and one magnet was rubbing on part of the cartridge transformer, and so it had very distorted audio on the right channel. The left channel sounded perfectly, but the right channel was distorted. So let me get this connected. One moment. Okay, here we go. I do have the spiral scratch on the turntable, Lee Michaels 5th. Number 1, do you know what I mean? It does have a warp to it, so it might skip. We'll see how the tracking is on this unit. Like I said, I have it at exactly 2 grams of tracking force. I could test it with the little scale that I have here that we used last time, but as I determined last time, the tracking force was very, very, very accurate. So let's go ahead and drop the needle on the record, and then we'll hit go. Found a groove, perfect. So this is the left channel right there. It sounds perfect. And I'm going in on the phono input on this point. I had it switched to line previously, but it is on phono now. And this is the right channel. No distortion. Absolute perfection. Well, I guess maybe you need to get the right stylus for your turntable instead of the cheap Amazon knockoff. Working perfectly. I did have to turn up the anti-skating just a little bit to about 2.5 grams because where that warp is in the record, it did want to skip. I did try it off camera. Sorry, guys. I did try it off camera. Anyhow, working perfectly. Sounds good. That's about it. Replacing the stylus on your Audio-Technica or similar spiral scratch player, AT-LP120 USB or an SL1200, an SL1400. I have an SLD2 that I bought brand new back in like 1981. And it's got the Audio-Technica AT122 LP cartridge on it. Having trouble sourcing a replacement stylus for it. But luckily, the original stylus is still in pretty doggone good shape. So it's probably got a few hundred hours on it, I'd have to say. But I used it extensively in the early 80s. In fact, I think that was my first purchase after I got my first job back in the early 80s. I think I spent about $100 back in like 1983 for it. But very, very nice cartridge. AT122 LP, as I recall. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the video. Everyone, thank you. Go leave me a question, a comment, a concern down below, good or bad. Try to respond to the comments when I have time. While you're done there, please hit the subscribe button and like this video. It does help my channel grow. You can follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X at NorCal715. You can email me, norcal715videos@gmail.com. Once again, if you want to contact me, please just leave me a comment in one of the videos. Much more effective than trying to answer emails. Got so much going on again, and I don't know when it's ever going to end. I don't know if I'm ever going to get caught up on my honeydew list. Everyone, thank you for making it to the end once again. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.